Hi everyone, Lacey and Brutie here from History with Cats, and we're here today to tell you about something that happened 180 years ago on this day. On April 9th of 1838, the National Gallery opened at its current location in Trafalgar Square in central London. Now, the National Gallery itself had actually opened about a decade and a half beforehand in 1824, but it was quickly outgrowing its exhibit space. So, in 1831, the English Parliament decided that they were going to commission for a new building to be constructed to host the nation's most precious works of art. And in 1832, construction began by an architect named William Wilkins, who started to build the modern-day National Gallery at the site of the King's Mews in Trafalgar Square. But why was Trafalgar Square chosen as the location for the new National Gallery? Well, it was thought to hold a central location in London and to be easily accessible by anyone in the city. So if you were a wealthier person who was living on the west side of London, you could just ride your carriages into Trafalgar Square and visit the National Gallery. Or if you were a poorer person living in the East End, you could easily just walk to Trafalgar Square by foot and see your works of art that way. Now, the National Gallery was intended to be an open and accessible place for anyone to visit regardless of their social class, and that it was. It was even open late so that if you were a worker, you could go and visit the National Gallery after the workday was done. Now, the National Gallery is still a pretty popular place. It's visited by thousands of people each year, and I really could not recommend it higher. If you're ever in London, definitely give it a visit. I hope you learned something about the National Gallery, and I hope you'll join us next time for more History with Cats.